Yes, yes, ma'am. So the first question is from Kaustubh Salonki. He wants to know, as a upcoming mechanical engineer, how can this Aspen Plus software help him?
Oh, how can the Aspen Plus help him? As long as he has the exposure on working with the chemical industry, then it's the plus for him to have that skills. So in chemical industry, if you have that understanding on the process and overall operation of a chemical plant, even though you are a mechanical engineering background, then you don't you will not be only working with these motors or maybe some mechanical equipment only, but you will working for the overall chemical operations if you have that Aspen Plus.
Okay, so I think I would like to plus it. So if you're a mechanical engineer, so there are two types of mechanical engineer, right? One is a low level. You are doing all the, change the oil and then fix this and fix that, more physical things, right? But if you are mechanical engineer plus the Aspen Plus software skills, that you will be able to go in the AC room, which that they would make sure that you know the overall process. You can tell them, you will be part of the team, which is controlling the whole, operation process, not actually doing the, use the, hammer and then, what is that? The driver. Oh, okay. That's the only difference. One level up, let's put it this way. Yes. And if it's only 2 months, put that effort, not guys. Yeah. Okay. So I hope that this answers your question. Next.
Yes, thank you. So the next question is from Ashwin. He is doing his mechanical engineering, and he want to know, is there any internship available for him under Professor Adi? He is doing his mechanical engineering.
Yeah, you are all open for the internship. Just apply from the TEP internship websites. You can ask.
Can you, Adi, can you put your the website? Do you have the link now?
Yes.
Yeah, so you guys can apply for it, but just make sure that not everybody can get selected, huh? By the way, because first of all, that he's only have limited seat, but make sure that if you got selected, make sure that you do your level best. Otherwise, that if you guys don't try hard and just wasting this time, next time he will not take any other Indian students. That means that it would be the loss of India, right? So the reason we are having this webinar, we want everybody to try hard and let more Taiwanese know the goodness of Indian students, and then we will pave the way for the upcoming Indians. Okay. Yes. Yes, so the answer for Ashwin's question is yes, you can apply. So Adi, you have sent a link?
Yes, I
okay, so everybody, that if you want, that you can apply for it, huh? Yes? Okay, next.
The next question is from Devayan. This is for Sumukh. Sumukh, before starting the internship, did you have any basics on the software?
I had not been exposed to Aspen Plus, but I had different softwares like LAMPS and it's molecular dynamics based software. So I did not have any prior training in Aspen Plus. So yeah.
Is that, if people don't have other too much of the software and experience, they still can do this Aspen or not?
Yeah, no prior prerequisites are required. You can learn Aspen Plus without any prior software skills. So I don't think it is a prerequisite for to learn any software skills before learning Aspen Plus.
Yeah, I would like to put it in this way. For the software itself, to learn the software is easy to find information online. A lot of YouTube videos, a lot of training tutorials and everything, you can find it. But the difficult part is to get the access to the software itself. You have the time to play around with the software, and you have the connections to that software, and has those access unless the departments buy for the students or the students are actively find some illegal sources, but at least those are the ways that they want to use.
Sorry, I just ask the illegal sources is, I mean,
The
is
pirated
reliable?
one versions like that.
Huh?
If you find the pirated version one, then you can still use it.
Is it reliable or not? That's my question.
Well, for engineering perspective, as long as you can use it, then that will do.
Okay. Okay, so you guys are, I mean, if you want to have the internship or if you go for the master degree for that, then you can get the free access. That's what you said. Yes. Yeah, if you got chosen. Yeah, by the way. Yeah. Okay, next.
Yes. So the next question is from nephew Ishaq. He wants to know like how much does it cost for someone to learn this software?
Oh,
Um,
that is good. I just give you the websites. You can find it from the Aspen Plus website, the training websites, and you can find it and check yourself on how much it will cost you if you want to get some proper training.
how much the software costs, Adi?
But the software cost for industrial license, it will cost like 200,000 per year.
And for students?
For students, I mean, for departments, it costs like 2,000
2,000 a year.
US
Okay.
dollar per year for departments, academic use.
Okay,
For
so
commercial
yeah, so-
use, it's like 200.
yeah, if the student that, I mean, if the students who, I mean, they should tell the school to just buy it, no, isn't it? Because it's only 2,000.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good. And just, I mean, that is only the software, but know how to use it. Just like Adi have shown on their website for 1 day training is 1,400 US dollar, right? Adi?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Minute. Like
Okay.
he qualified GATE, his all India ranking is 18. So he's a chemical engineer. So whether he can apply for that this program, he wrote in last, is GATE chemical engineering score valid for apply for masters or PhD in your university? It's a question for Professor Adi.
What is GATE chemical?
Yeah.
Oh, what for master and PhD study, at least it doesn't matter with your score. At least you if you have your graduation certificates, that will be more than enough.
Yeah, Adi, you did not. So what, I mean, the basic requirement is that you need to have your undergraduate,
You have to graduate.
Yeah, that is the minimum requirement, okay? So what Adi said, that is the minimum requirement. And then whether you will get admission, you can apply, yeah? I mean, that's the minimum requirement. You need to have the undergraduate certificate. And the people have asked if the GPA is lower than 8, would you be qualified to apply or not? Yes, even people have the 6, they apply, right? If the GPA is 6, they apply. The question is whether you will get the admission or not, right? So, I mean, everybody can apply, but does not mean you will qualify to get the admission. And what is the minimum? There's no such a thing called minimum of the GPA that
No,
requires.
Lynn, what actually he want to ask, like in some universities, GRE or GMAT is required. The score of GRE or GMAT is required. Likewise, if the score of GATE exam is valid, like
the GATE exam, that's only known for.
I think that will be. I think that score just will be for our reference. I mean,
yes,
the opening for the graduate students are limited, so we will make that priority list, and based on these considerations, based on your I guess more documents that you can provide to us for reference, then we will consider that for your priority list, and that's
Yeah.
more.
So,
It will have an add-on advantage for the student, might be.
yes, so I think in Taiwan, the majority of the school, they will look at the like the GRE or TOEFL cert first, because that is a well-known, international test, right? And if you say I have the GATE score, which that maybe Adi don't know what the score, how much the score, the benchmark for that. He can ask the Indian students if it's good. Of course that you will add, you will have the plus point for your application. Let's put it this way. Yes. Yeah. So, and the question that have been asked in the first one that, if your GPA is not, more than 8, do you still apply or not? Taiwan have 152 university, okay? Like 50 are national, and they are like more than about 100 are private university. Now Taiwan, most of the university, they want international students, yes? Even you have the low score, you still can go to apply for those, not so good ranking university, but it's still better, to be honest with you, it's still better than most of the Indian university, because Taiwan, especially in chemical, chemistry, electrical engineering department, Taiwan's university have better equipment that can help you to do the experiment, which actually sometimes is crucial for your paper, yeah, and for your study. And I can tell you majority of the Taiwan university have the better equipment than Indian university, and you can learn much better in Taiwan. Yeah, yes. Okay, more questions to come?
Yes, Lynn, there are a few more questions.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, the question is from Atmaram. He wants to know about the uses of S-Pen and what are the areas where he can use that S-Pen software maximum.
Adi?
Sorry, I didn't get it.
Actually, the student wants to know the uses of S-Pen software and what are the areas where he can use the software, where we can use the software.
Wait, sorry, this is the presentation that Adi just said, no? Isn't it?
Yeah, I just presented that. I give you the list of industries that looking for Aspen Plus, and we have the process system engineering area that it almost everywhere that you can use Aspen Plus as long as you know how to use it, but it is applicable. Like
Yeah, so as far as this question I have asked Adi as well. So even automobile company, right? And chemical engineer, chemicals, chemical, and what is that? Adi, you can tell, no? So many. But overall, all the company, if they have the process, they need some chemical process there. They all need this Aspen Plus software. Yes.
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 Hello, ma'am. This is Shiv Krishna.
Yes. Yes,
ma'am. Myself, Shiv Krishna Loka, ma'am, from Andhra Pradesh. I'm doing my PhD in chemistry. Last year, I applied TIP program at KMU, ma'am. So I got the potential agreement form from one of the professor. His name is Chen. So after that, I didn't get any reply from that university, ma'am. So my question is, now they're allowing any intern students to Taiwan?
Yeah. So right now I can tell you this year, I think this year for sure till next July, for the physical TIP program, it will not happen. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you will most if they're going to open, they will only open after next fall. physical one. Right now, Taiwan is not issue any visa to the student who is not the degree students. If you are the degree students, mean if you are going Taiwan for undergraduate, you are going to Taiwan for master degree, you are going to Taiwan for PhD, then they will issue you a visa. Rest of the people, if you only for the visiting visa, generally for the TIP program, it would be like a tourist visa, which that they are not issuing now. And I think at this still 1 year, they will not open. Yes. Huh.
Yeah. Thank you so much, ma'am.
No problem.
This is my 30 or 40 your webinar, madam. I'm attending since 30 webinars. EduCare Taiwan. Thank you so much. Yes, ma'am.
Wow. Thank you.
I'm starting onwards. I'm following you, Chen ma'am. I'm really thankful to you and Sagarika ma'am. I want to tell you, thank you so much for Sagarika madam. For us, she created so many WhatsApp group. Every time she invited us. So I'm so happy to put up this webinar, ma'am. I'm really actually I'm really interested to study in Taiwan. First of all, I selected in TIP. I'm so happy. After this pandemic came, so I cannot attend the program. So that every seminar I used to ask the same question. Sometimes Ishali ma'am not reading my question. It's okay, no problem. But every time I used to ask. Personally, Sagarika madam also so many times she called me to attend the webinar. Yes, thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah,
thank you, Mr. Loke. Thank you so much.
Thank you for participating. Yeah, I think you might have learned something from our webinar, even you just for entertainment purpose. I think yes,
yes, ma'am. A lot of questions are there. I understood, no problem.
Thank you. Okay, but by the way, but I think to be honest, if you are really interested to go to Taiwan I think if you can, you should go for.
Yeah, I'll try. Actually, I'm trying for after.
Yeah, don't go for the internship. See whether you can get a PhD in Taiwan.
Yes.
You check with Adi now whether Adi want to take you. They go for it.
Yeah, I'm so happy, ma'am. Yes, with Adi sir also. I think I'm attending Adi sir webinar. This is 3rd or 4th time.
Oh, good. Yeah. Yes, Adi came 3 times. Adi, this is your 4th time or 3rd time?
Or what?
I'm listening you, sir. I'm listening you. This is I think 3rd time or 4th time. I'm
3rd time to come to our webinar. Yes. Okay, by only seeing you, then no one will marry you. Okay, you have to take action. Okay, so I seen this Shah Rukh Khan every day. Does not mean Shah Rukh Khan marry me. Okay. For you guys, have to take some effort and see how to get Shah Rukh Khan.
Yes, okay? Ma'am. I'm actually I'm trying for postdoc, madam. After my PhD, I definitely try to do postdoc in Taiwan.
Yeah, to be honest with you, postdoc would be a little bit difficult than PhD, because postdoc is a job, right?
Yes, ma'am.
It's not easy. So yes, if you are, if you can, just suggestion, try to see whether any university that you can complete your PhD in Taiwan. I think that would have a better value in your resume. Yes.
Sure. Actually, I'm a 4th year student, madam. I'm a PhD student. This is my 4th year.
Yeah, PhD. Let's see now if you can get it. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Yeah. Thank you for listening.
Okay. More questions?
Wait a second. Can I give you ask for a moment, please?
Yes.
I got an email, a text from inquiry of the TEP, and I want to share you something here. A bit difficult to explain if I don't share screen. I will share my screen now. Can you see my screens?
Yes,
ma'am. Yes, sir.
Some of the students asking from the websites, just giving like this, I want to increase my knowledge, I want to inquire, I want to learn to develop, I want to do internship, please help me. It doesn't really make sense for me to answer your question here, because I would like to show you what Sumuk did when he applied for his internship. So Sumuk sent me an email like so, a very long one, and explains on his credentials and why he wants to apply for this one, explain why he is interested into that one. He did his homework on doing this internship. So that's why I'm eager to accept him as an internship, but not for these guys that doesn't really explain everything why he needs to do the internships. So this is the case, important case that you need to explain yourself and to sell yourself. I mean, understand, let people understand why you need these things. If you don't introduce this one, why should I take you? And that is important for us.
Thank you to clear that, Arti. And for most of the a lot of students that ask me why, they write to the professor, they don't reply. This is one of the reasons people don't reply. If you don't take yourself seriously, why people need to take you seriously, right? If you don't show that you deserve it, why people should give something you want, right? So make sure that you explain yourself, what you have done and what you have achieved. Explain, something make people feel that, okay, wow, this guy is something that I really want to take him. At least, see, even you are doing the internship, the teacher need to spend some time to teach you, right? And this, is so why people want to spend their life on you? At least you have to show that you deserve it, right? So don't just write that kind of email. You will never get reply. I'm interested in you. Please marry me. No one would marry you, for your information. Okay, next.
I guess all questions are done, but one more thing. Professor, can you please drop your email ID in the chat box? Students are asking how to apply.
Okay, no, don't do that. If you guys go, see, right now, professor just say, right, you need to do your search. So the university's name is, if you type NCHU, okay, PSE, you will find him. Yes?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, if we spoon feeding you, you guys just remember this happiness machine. What I just teach you, people just plug it and everything would happen. At the end, you learn nothing, right? At least you need to have, you struggle, you learn, and everything will become your skill. Sagarika, can you ask all the professor? Hello, all the professor. Do you guys have any question that you want to ask Professor Adi?
Yes, madam.
Any questions do you have
Hello?
for Professor Adi?
Yes. Do you have any questions?
No, fine, madam. Fine, actually. We are, in fact, we are also giving training in the Aspen Plus. In fact, they are really nice to hear him. Maybe our students, maybe actually they are not aware. Maybe this time I will.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys, if you are in your school, just make sure that, like Professor, no, they have at the school, they have both the software, so you can go and request and then, practice. Yes. Yeah. So, okay.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you much. And then Adi, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Professor Adi.
Good weekend.
Now,
Yes.
do we have any research funding proposals from India, Taiwan?
Research. Okay, so if you are the professor
To explore in collaboration.
Yes. If you are the professor in the university, I would strongly suggest that you can like just let me know that what kind of field, that interest that you are in. You can find the Taiwan, the MOST, they do have the funding, which I think they give 3 years of funding for, if you choose one of the Taiwanese professor and you are here, and whatever you both are doing, which got selected, they will give 3 years of funding, and you can spend like every year, you can spend 3 months, right, Sagarika, in Taiwan?
Every year, 3 months.
Yes. So
for 3 years.
Okay.
Yes. So that, if you want to know more about that, Sagarika will send you that information. Yeah. So you just need to find the professor who can work with you. And it's, they only like 100 people, 100 projects that have been sent, they maybe only choose 2 or 3. It's very competitive, but it's good to try. It's good to try, because one thing is that you will get free funding. Second,
so
you will
they're selecting 15 projects, Lynn, out of the applications. 15 projects.
Not every year, Sagarika, not every year. Maybe every year is only
like on major wise, suppose from green energy, suppose
yeah,
different sectors.
Yeah, they have the different sector of like a criteria they choose, but they don't, as far as I know, like last year, they only choose 3. So they don't choose, yeah, many, yeah. But it's a good to have. It's good to have. That's one thing you can do. Second is that if you can choose, we can try to help you to connect is your school good school?
It's a NIT, National Institute.
Yes, I have a contact in Taiwan, Taiwan University. I think I have a Professor Jeff Cho.
So if
interaction
yeah,
with him.
so it's very easy that you signed a lot of MOU with you signed MOU at university, in Taiwan University, so you can have the faculty exchange. So your PhD student, not your faculty, can go there to do the faculty exchange, which for like say 1 year, 2 years, and every month, as far as I know, that they will get about 1.5 lakh rupee of salary, yeah, if they go to Taiwan to do the exchange. So I mean, by all means, sign as many MOU as possible you can, so your faculty can have more exchange program, yeah. So which I will level up in the schools as well. Yes. More other questions?
Ma'am, can I know if it is because it
what's your name? What's your name?
My name is Ravikant.
Ravikant, yes.
Yeah. Currently, I'm working, so I can do. I can learn from working because currently I'm in Singapore, so I can work from. I can learn the Aspen Plus remotely. Can do.
You should ask Adi when Adi was here. I mean,
yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, you should ask. So I think what Adi, I mean, I'm not sorry, huh? I'm not an expert of Aspen Plus. I think you can. I think you can. The only thing is that you need to, if you are currently working for the internship, they only provide the internship to the current students. That is the condition. So currently, if you are working and you want to level up yourself, and I think you should. Most of the people don't understand how important it is to level up yourself. Instead of waiting, I mean, seniority, I mean, rise within your organization, level up yourself. You can jump. Yeah. So what Adi was saying is that you need to buy the software to get training, or you can get the pilot one to get trained. I think. I mean, if you really want, I think you can try to see whether you can find a YouTube things to learn. I think that is one of the things. Or Sagarika, do you have Mr. Khan? You
excuse me, madam.
You give me. This is a process. Yeah, you give me your email address. I will try to connect you with the Mukut and see. I mean, how maybe he can teach you, not, isn't it, for free? Yes?
Okay. Yeah.
So you just send your email to our hello at EduCare Taiwan, and Sakarika trying to connect him with Mukut. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. What other question you guys have? No more question. You guys. I mean.
Ma'am.
Yes. Go ahead.
Ma'am, actually, I missed the session. Can I watch it recorded later?
No, I'm so sorry. We don't. The reason we don't give the recording to any participate is that, see, I want you guys to learn. Life, sometimes they only give you one chance. Yeah. And if you miss it, you miss it forever. And this, I mean, of course, our webinar, we have it every week. It's not the big things, but this is a small thing that you need to learn in life as well. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Next week, we will have something nice too. Yes. Yeah.
Ma'am.
Yes.
This is Das. I just want to ask one more question. Is it like as Professor Adi has told that it is the internship is for 2 months? is there any kind of chance that it can be like 4 months or 6 months, and it is
Yes,
for
yes,
the, for
yes,
the
you
final
can,
year?
you can, yes, yes.
Yeah, because we have one program which is called like full semester internship program, which we are providing during seventh or eighth semester, or we can say the final year semesters. So we are sending students to outside. So to Malaysia also people went, Germany also people
So,
went,
so
Japan.
generally that the internship at this, and actually the TIP program, the internship is the pay internship. Actually, if the physical internship happen, they give 500, if you got selected, $500 that the government, Taiwan government is subsidized to give this internship. And it can be from 2 months to 6 months. Yeah, so that is no problem for that. Yeah, so no problem. Yes. And
Okay,
and the student can learn even better in the six
yeah,
months. That's what I mean suggest. Yes.
yeah, ma'am, yeah, ma'am. And one thing what I just want to tell is it is open for all the departments.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
It's open for all the departments. So